The question is that where was this man when Tinubu fought against Jonathan and connived with the Southerners or the Northerners to take Jonathan away? He didn't remember that Jonathan was a Southerner. Listen to what he has to say.
It's assumed what you have now is the turn of the South. Turn of the South, turn of the Southwest. If Obi and Kwaso had to come in and obliterate the Southern second term, the war between the Yorubas and the Igbos will go to the nearest, to the highest level. That, the Igbos connive with the North to cut out Tinubu. But Tinubu is not performing. No saying Yoruba person will defend Tinubu. But this time next year, if it happens, we will be playing with Rwanda between the Igbos and the Yorubas. That the Igbos will machinate, will make effort to uproot what is so-called Yoruba price. It's not deserving, it's not worthy. But in the streets, people should think about the implications of it. And I'm worried about what will happen if an Obi gets northern support and cuts out Tinubu for a second term, which Yorubas wrongly, not meritorily believe is their turn. Something will have to happen next year. I don't want to think about it, but then whatever you sow, you reap. In Nigerian environment, we always say, God forbid, or we reject it in Jesus' name or in God's name. But it's a lie to ourselves. I just spoke about 1983. In 1964, 65, I was old enough to know too. A federal government that was oppressive, that rigged election blatantly in Western region. The people fought back. And they fought back, burning houses, killing people. As it was in 1983, so it was in 1965. History will repeat itself. No matter how much you say you reject it, you God doesn't forbid anything. Once you sow, you reap. As for Makinde, we don't want to remember what is good. This is even contemporary history. It's not so long ago. It don't need to be said. Shey Makinde is it's a reminder. Anybody who has love of humanity at heart will know that history should not be allowed to repeat itself. We have gone it 2 times already. 1965-66, then 1982-1983, when this ruling party felt invisible. No power on earth can defeat them. They won in course, landslide, and what's the result? APC will also win landslide. Because naira for naira, money for money, governor for governor, senator for senator. They have every armament. They have every bazooka, every missile to hit the opposition. But when they have won, what happens to the citizens of Nigeria? Will be battered, will be bruised, and will be defeated. What next?
Doctor, I like that you dialed back, not just to the operation of 65, even the incidents in Ondo State, 1982-83, between Michael Adekunle Adachi and then Chief of Akemoboriwo, when MTN federal governments were trying to ensure that Akemoboriwo unseated, Adekunle Adachi. Now, we don't even have to go that far. Like you said, contemporary history, even though it's a bit, maybe 2011. Even this Bayo Nomuda, essay to president of media, during 2023 elections, he made some very terrible, atrocious comments, particularly about our people from the Igbo extraction in Lagos. We even remember what Obakiolu of Lagos said, that if Igbos don't vote, they'll be thrown over into the lagoon. Into the ocean. Sir, is this not double standard? Why are you condemning? In any case, why are you claiming Makinde is inciting did Makinde incite anybody to violence? But sir, address this issue of double standards, hypocrisy.
Well, when you don't come to equity with clean hands, you quickly say what is convenient. It's convenient now, it's politically correct for the political class that is ruling to demonize the opposition, to be uncivil, to brand them as unpatriotic. They did the same too when they were trying to come in.
Exactly.
But now, no tolerance for opposition, and every asana is deployed to browbeat, to put down the opposition. But my thesis today is that there will be consequences. If you win, and you win with foulness, Yoruba will say, Tajabagbe your clover road. If you now win, whom are you going to rule with this atmosphere? It's not going to be good for society. It's good something has to happen. And I don't have the time to talk about what should happen in this interview. We can't continue in the way we are going. If we continue up to May 2027, we are just going to be ruined as a society.
Doc, one of the outcomes of the Ibadan summit was the decision of the parties that gathered there, to say they would field only one presidential ticket. Some say it is reminiscent of the APC merger of legacy parties in 2022, but I say it is more like what happened in 1998-99 when ADC had an alliance with the APP that produced Olufalaye, that squared up against Obasanjo of the PDP. You remember, sir? So, but my question is, how are they going to manage these individuals? What is the selection process, the timelines? Because they have a short window between them.
No, they will manage it. But for what the purpose is clear, that historically the North aligned with the East in 1959-60. We know what happens. In 1979, the North again aligned with the East. Ekweme, Shagari, we know what happened. Now, the Southwest is aligned with the North, and we are not getting the best either. So, whoever wins now is between the West aligned with the North sustained, or the East aligned with the North to knock what comes out. In effect, we are still playing the same game of music. Whoever is there, Kwankwaso, Obi, they are all willing tools. They are not interested in society. They are interested in just being called Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, and they buy the best Chevrolet, they buy the best aeroplane. It's not about the people. The society is rigged. It's rigged out of relevance. What am I saying? Change your personnel, coalition to browbeat others is not our problem. Our problem is policy, is government, governance content. Until we face that, then whoever has the greatest arsenal will defeat the other side. For now, the Yoruba Northern Coalition, they are sitting pretty. They've taken over everybody. They subdue South, everybody based on the governors. But if you flip it over now, it's still the same mentalities in 1959. We cannot be doing the same wrong things and expect good results. But whichever side wins, just like in 1959, somebody pays a price. Akintola lost his life at that time too. This time, we don't know what will happen too. Even when in 1983 too, many people were detained, they were all, then who came in, and so it's just a mess. I wish somebody would decide that this mess has gone on for over 60 years. Let us do voting based on content of policy, content of governance. Voting to just put somebody there, Mr. President, Your Excellency, GCFR, MFR, CFR, everything, is just doing damage to society. But this time now, we cannot recover from it. Somebody has to come up to say enough is enough.
If I get you right, Doc, what you're saying is that regardless of whatever tickets the opposition throws up and they go up against the incumbent government, even if they win, we should not expect any substantial or remarkable difference. Is that,
in fact, it will cause the greatest damage to the polity because it's not. I mean, let's go raw. I don't sugarcoat it. It's assumed what we have now is the turn of the South, turn of the South, turn of the Southwest. If Obi and Kwankwaso had to come in and obliterate the Southern second term, the war between the Yorubas and the Igbos will go to the nearest, to the highest level. That the Igbos connive with the North to cut out Tinubu, but Tinubu is not performing. No saying Yoruba will defend Tinubu, but this time next year, if it happens, we will be playing with Rwanda between the Igbos and the Yorubas. That the Igbos will machinate, will make effort to uproot what is so-called Yoruba price. It's not deserving, it's not worthy. But in the street, people should think about the implications of it. And I'm worried about what will happen if an Obi gets northern support and cuts out Tinubu for a second term, which Yorubas wrongly, not meritorily believe is their turn. Something will have to happen next year. I don't want to think about it, but then whatever you sow, you reap.
When you see some people, you know that they are useless. Okay, if it is the South, if it is the turn of the South, is the Igbo not in the South? Is the Igbo not in the same region? So what is the big deal if it leaves Tinubu and enters the hands of a Igbo person? Is it not the same South? So what's the big deal? So why are you bringing tribal this thing into it? Now you are trying to stand as if, or stand on the fence as if you are not bothered that it's not anything. Okay, it is not. You know that Tinubu is not performing. But what do you mean it is the turn of the Southwest? You can imagine. But you've forgotten that the same Tinubu works with the Northerners against a Southern president. Because you people are crazy and you think the way you are crazy is the way other people are crazy. Why are you bringing Igbo into it? Is Igbo, are Igbos not in the South in the first place? If a Southerners are now working to bring a northern president, it's a different bogey entirely. You can say, oh, this is it. But now the same South. Somebody say this man is just making noise. Tinubu literally remove a South president of Goodluck Jonathan. So what happened? Oga, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Stop inciting unnecessary tension. Nothing will happen. Of course, they are beginning to see the handwriting on the wall that Tinubu is losing it. And for the fact that you say that Tinubu is not performing, so somebody who is not performing, so because it is the son of the South, and you are saying it is the son of this turn of the Southwest, and he's not performing, so he should continue. I don't understand. If you think you don't support that kind of outcome that will come at the end of the day, why not tell them that nobody should do that? But it's like that is exactly what you are trying to project, because I can't believe that this man is not even, it's not the one who is going to be thinking in that direction. Nothing will happen. We are ever ready. Talk is cheap. Nothing will happen. Don't start tribalism here, sir. Any government that do not even do well should leave. Trump will defend us. Make not even go that route at all. God, nothing they happen. A lot of people have already responded to what you are saying. I want to ask, what makes it the turn of Yorubas? That's the question. Tinubu did not win the 2023 election. Let's even leave that, whether he won or not. So what makes him think that it is the turn of this Yorubas? Why is it that it is the turn of the Yorubas? These are the people causing trouble, tribalistic set of people. Baseless and unfounded, that is inciting unnecessary tension. Just the talk. Nothing will happen. Okay, keep your story to yourself and your family members. Please, where is Tinubu from in Yoruba land, sir? But both Igbos and Yoruba are South. Exactly.